Let's do it.
Let's do it. First of all, to the world, you're A-Rod, but like in a intimate conversation, what Alex?
I think, you know, Alex and a lot of my former teammates would just call me Al.
Right, of course.
I'm not sure how I feel about Al to this day, but they called me that. Well, my daughters, they don't call me A-Rod. Yeah, they call me a lot of things, but A-Rod's not one of them.
What's like the worst thing your daughter called you this week?
Corny, silly. Daddy, don't do that. That's a dumb post.
Wait, your kids follow you on social media?
Well, they actually manage my social media. Anytime that I do anything clever is their idea.
Okay, so given Al or Rod or corny, which is your faves?
Probably corny.
I'll go with that.
That's where I live.
So, congratulations on moving into a new career.
Thank you. Is that what you're calling it, a new career? Oh, that's good.
No.
Like that.
So
Thank
what
you.
else should I call it?
That's a confidence booster.
Got Joe Buck along with Alex Rodriguez.
Look, I've been in love with baseball ever since I was in Pampers. And growing up, I just always heard great voices, whether it's Vince Kelly or Mel Allen or Joe Buck. In many ways, they felt like family members because games were on every day. Yeah. The beautiful thing about baseball is, you play 200 games in 232 days.
Beautiful or brutal? I mean, depending on
Well, it's beautiful
where you're
because
at.
I've been in love with the game and I still am. And I never thought I'd be in the booth actually calling games.
So what brought it on?
I think just the love of the game. I mean, just the passion. I can never get enough of it.
All right, well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's the bottom of the ninth. The tensions are high.
Okay.
Go.
Brett Gardner up to plate, hitting .267 with 4 home runs and 82 RBIs. Brett Gardner has been red hot, especially here in Yankee Stadium. The 3-2 pitch by Josh Beckett. Boom, there's a long fly ball to deep right center field. It is high, it is far, it is gone. Yes, all that.
Did you get coached on how to do that, or you just literally your...
By the way, I'm not sure it was good, but I've just heard it so many times. Baseball is a metaphor for life, right? There's so many teaching opportunities, and a lot of times you'll pick out 1 or 2 things in the course of a 9-inning game that you may say, this is an opportunity. I know most people did not see what I just saw. Let me try to break it down for the folks at home.
What type of metaphors? Like, where do you see the parallels?
So if you think about the marathon of a baseball season, 200 games in 232 days. But it's a game of failure. And it's a game that if you hit 3 out of 10, you end up going to the Hall of Fame. You have to kind of learn how to deal with failure, how to get up, how to continue to have perseverance.
I do think it's important to remind ourselves that no, not everything is perfect all the time. With baseballs, it's specifically that you don't want to let your team down. You don't want to let your coach down. For me, I need accountability. Like, if no one was watching, I'd be the worst. For you, on the baseball field and on the team and now in the booth, what's your accountability?
Well, it's always about the team, right? The team always comes before the individual. When you walk into a room like this, it's just like a clubhouse. There's a feeling, there's a culture and a DNA that you feel right away. You walk in, I've walked into many major league clubhouses, and when you walk in and you have that special feeling, man, it's so intoxicating, you never want to leave it. Look, when I first entered the major leagues, I was 18 years old, and I was so nervous and scared. I just a few months removed from my high school prom, even though I didn't have a date.
I'm sorry, hold on. Why didn't you have a date to the prom?
I asked 4 girls, I was 0 for 4.
Why?
See, just like baseball.
In life, it's all about failure. That's one to grow on. Okay, so you were nervous then and learned to overcome it. So are you nervous now?
I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited. I don't know, for me, there were so many people that helped me out in my life. I learned how to play baseball at the Boys and Girls Club, and I think it's my responsibility, and I have a tremendous amount of debt out there to pay it forward. I come from a single-parent home where I saw my mother work 2 jobs, and I saw her serve tables at night to like midnight every night, and because of that, I needed the Boys and Girls Club. Because of that, I needed coaches like Eddie Rodriguez and J.D. Arteaga's father. So I always said if I was an opportunity to pay it forward, I would. So I really enjoy that part of it now.
Let's go, Yankees, let's go!
You're doing a lot of things in media now. I hear you're going to be on Shark Tank.
I am very excited about Shark Tank. Are you a fan? Do you watch?
Of course I'm a fan. We just had Barbara Corcoran here the other day.
Love Barbara.
You've got to give up this crying stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna be on Shark Tank now. Okay. I have a great idea.
Okay.
The baby beer hat.
Oh.
You know how at baseball games, right? People with the beers and then this is stupid. But for a baby, if you're a mom and you're driving, that baby's crying, you can't give him the bottle, right? Because it hurts your shoulder. But if he could just squeeze the milk from the bottles on the side of his baby head, he'd be satisfied. The baby beer hat.
Interesting.
What do you think? Will you invest?
I think it's a dumb idea.
Man, well, you're not a mom, so what do you know?
Exactly,
Yeah.
and for that reason, I'm out.
Okay, so Barbara Corcoran said the exact same thing when she was here the other day. The baby beer hat.
I would not quit my day job on that one at all.
Baby beer hat is a great idea, and you're gonna be kicking yourself like those 4 girls who didn't go to the prom with you.